No one has actually dreamt about having a virtual ceremony online like this. So there's a lot of things happening. Just some housekeeping. We've got a lot of people working in the background. So just to very briefly outline what's happening, we have some YouTubes, we have some live celebrations, we have a lot of virtual, what we call show and tell. People will illustrate and demonstrate what they've got on their body. Like, for example, what I've got, there's a meaning for it. And did you know that we have over 800 different languages, 820 different languages, and I'm just one of those 800. Over 1,000 people speak. We also have some dignitaries today. We're so thankful to have His Excellency from the High Commission. He's here to join us. Welcome, sir, Your Excellency and your family. It's an honor to have you here with us. Our President, Vero, and the team of committees, we're so excited about this. And a quick shout out to all our Sisters and Brothers Association throughout Australia. You may not be doing this, but please know that we have you in mind and we'd like to welcome you to go on this journey with us. We also have our sports personality from Melbourne Storm, PNG Zone, Justin Olam, you'll be having a chat as well. So, and we have our welcome to country. And before we do that, we just going through the program, we have a conch shell, welcome to country, the prayer by Father, national anthem, the pledge, and then the president comes to say her piece. So before further ado, what I'd like to do now is to sound a conch shell, as this is our mobile phone from home. We blow it from mountain to the ocean, wherever you may be. When people hear this, it's time to gather. If you put it on the ear, you can hear the ocean, and the ocean speaks. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blow it, then we'll have a welcome to country. Brother, you ready? Welcome to country. On behalf of our elder, he's not able to be here, but he's given me his blessing to welcome you to country. Our celebration is being held on the traditional custodians of the land, the Bunurong Wurrung and Wundinjeri Wai Wurrung people of Eastern Kulin Nation. I would like to pay my respect to elders, past, present, and emerging, and other communities who may be here today. Welcome to country. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome Father Paul to bless us. Father Paul, over to you, please. We have a little bit of technical difficulty. We'll come back to you. We're just going to get
Greetings, citizens, friends, families in Papua New Guinea and in Australia. It's wonderful to gather today to celebrate these 45 years of our country's independence. We are blessed to call ourselves Christians, and God is in everything that we do. And so we ask God to bless us, our country, and all the people, friends who belongs to our beautiful country. And so we pray. Almighty, loving, and creator God of our nation, Papua New Guinea, we stand today as our ancestors have stood before you in times gone by, celebrating our history and revealing in all the great things that our country has achieved in the last 45 years as an independent nation. On this day, we rejoice in the favor you have graciously given us. We thank you for the many blessings of our country, Papua New Guinea, for this generation and for the generations to come. We thank you for our 45 years independence, for peace and solidarity, and for those who have led our country, given our lives in the defense of freedom and justice. We thank you that your gracious and provident hand has given us so much, with plentiful fish from the sea, animals from our beautiful forests, and all creatures of the land. Yet as a nation and people, we have not always chosen the right way. We ask you to forgive us for these times. On this day, we commit ourselves to wholeheartedly honoring and serving you. With everything that we are, we lay our lives before you. Make us a generous people, a holy nation, a people set aside to love you forever for the sake of the land, of the brave and free, the peoples and the nations of this world. Today we presumed your grace for our country. Our land is not in need of you. Our people are in need of you. Our industry and business is in need of you. May we look only to you for these 45 years of our Independence Day depended on you. Lord, come now by your gracious Holy Spirit. Breathe new life into the sinews of our nation, Papua New Guinea. May justice flow like rivers and righteousness like a never falling stream until the whole of our country is covered with your glory as the waters cover the sea. Bless our day today that we may rejoice and celebrate our rich culture we share on this land, Australia, who had helped us to achieve our independence 45 years now. Bless this beautiful, great Southland, the land of the Holy Spirit, to be a place of welcome for us and for those who had come from across the sea. We thank the indigenous of this great continent to savor the sacredness of the beautiful environments that accommodate and make us at home to belong as one nation, one people, one Solawara, celebrating our freedom. We ask all these in the powerful name of Jesus, who lives and reigns with you in the Holy Spirit, one God forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you for gracing us with your blessing. I'd like now to all of us to, before we play our national anthem, just a quick reflection. This independence celebration won't be possible because we are very much in harmony with all our Pacific nations. And we'd like to also welcome all our neighboring Pacific Islanders who are watching right now, wherever you may be, welcome. And if it's not for Australia, we won't be here. So we put in front of our pledge today, Australia, New Zealand, and all the allies with the Fuzzy Wuzzy Angel is a long history. So please join me with our national anthem. Islanders who are watching right now, wherever you are.
Sons of this land, let us sing of our joy to be free. praising God and rejoicing to be Papua New Guinea. Shout again from the mountains to sea, Papua New Guinea. Let us raise our voices and proclaim Papua New Guinea. Now give thanks to the good Lord above, for his kindness, his wisdom and love, for this land of our fathers so free, Papua New Guinea. Shout again from the old world to me, Papua New Guinea. We are independent, we are free, Papua New Guinea.
Welcome back, everybody. Now we have our pledge, which was pre-recorded, and I'd like to hand over to Tech. Thank you.
We, the people of Papua New Guinea,
pledge ourselves united in one nation.
We pay homage to our cultural heritage.
the source of our strength.
We pledge to build a democratic society
Based on justice, equality, respect.
and prosperity for our people.
We pledge to stand together
as one people, one nation, one country.
God bless Papua New Guinea.
The source of our strength.
We pledge to build a democratic society
Based on justice, equality, respect.
And prosperity for our people.
we pledge to stand together.
Thank you, everybody, for our pledge. Wherever you may be, everything won't be possible behind the scenes. There's a lot of work happening behind the scenes, led by our president, Madam President Veronica. And now it's give me great pleasure to welcome Veronica to the microphone, please. Thank you, Vero.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, Mr. John Katal. Hello, good day, Layu Plolgeta One Talks, and friends of Papua New Guinea here in Melbourne and regional Victoria, Australia. I would like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land we live. From where I live here in Melbourne, it's the Urundjeri and Bungurung people of Kulin Nation. I would like to pay my respect to their elders, past, present, and emerging. This land was never ceded. It is, and will always be Aboriginal land. I would like to acknowledge everyone who are joining us online for our virtual celebration. I would like to acknowledge everyone who are joining us online for our virtual celebration. PNG High Commissioner, His Excellency High Commissioner John Mao Kali, joining us live from Canberra with his family. Welcome. Captain Nita Bayagao and her Australian Defence Force Tokpisin class. Yana D. Petro, coordinator of the PNG Association of Australia. members of Melbourne One Talks Group, members of PNG Women's Association Victoria, those of you watching us live on our website, YouTube channel, and Facebook, our virtual audience on Zoom, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is my greatest honor as the president of the Papua New Guinea Australia Association to welcome you all to our first ever virtual celebration of our country, Papua New Guinea's 45th independence anniversary. I want to acknowledge and thank the Multicultural Affairs Department of Premier and Cabinet for providing our association with COVID-19 Community Connection Grant, which enable us to host this virtual independence celebration. The theme for this year's independence celebration is Together We Progress. We are living in an unprecedented time of COVID-19 pandemic. We need each other more than ever to get through this difficult and challenging time. Despite stage 4 lockdown in Melbourne, we stood together as a community to make this virtual celebration happen. Since this is the first time we are celebrating online, we may have some technical issues as we go through, as the Master of Ceremony has mentioned. We have our online controller and MC operating from 2 different locations far from each other, while we all join in on Zoom from different locations here in Melbourne, in other states, and overseas in Papua New Guinea as well. Together, we will progress through this celebration as planned. Those of you joining us online or watching from other states and overseas, it has been very difficult and challenging for us Melburnians as we are in stage 4 lockdown since 2nd August. We are not allowed to leave our homes except for 4 reasons, and that is shopping for food and essential items, outdoor exercise for only 1 person the last 6 weeks, and as of this week, they've allowed 2 people out, going to work, and it's only for permitted essential work, caregiving or seeking medical treatment. We are not allowed to travel 5 kilometers from our homes, only if we have permit to travel for essential work. And there is curfew in place from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. the last 6 weeks, and as of this week, it's from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. COVID-19 has greatly changed the way we live and work. It has affected our community financially, socially, mentally, and physically in our health. We have, however, learned and adapted to live in this new normal. My committee and I have, over the past 4 weeks, worked after hours on weekends into late hours of the night, planning this event on Zoom, while asking our members in the community to do their videos of their performances and independence wishes to send through. And together we have progressed this far in making this virtual celebration a reality. I am so proud of our community. Today's virtual celebration is a testament of our collective effort and commitment. As a team and as a community, well done. Together we progress. It's been 45 years since Papua New Guinea gained independence from Australia. Our beautiful country is well known for its cultural diversity with over 800 languages and 1,000 tribes. One of the aims of our association is to display an array of cultural diversity of Papua New Guinea to showcase and educate the Victorian community of our cultural heritage. Every year we do this by participating in the annual Mumba Cultural Parade in proudly showcasing our cultural heritage. Our association started in the 1970s as a social club for Papua New Guinean women married to Australian men who worked in Papua New Guinea during pre and post-independence. The club has since grown from a social club to a community association for Papua New Guineans living in Victoria. I would like to acknowledge and thank all those before me and my current committee in running the affairs of our association. There are more than 2,000 Papua New Guineans living in Victoria. Our association needs to move on from being a social club to a community empowerment association that empowers each members and community with information, networks, and opportunity in building capacity of members to thrive in our community. That should be our goal going forward. The current committee under my lead is now working towards developing a community plan as a roadmap for the association to empower PNG Melbourne community. For this to happen, we have to put aside our differences and work together as one people, one community, the PNG Melbourne community. Together we progress. Nalarim kumul ifly. Without further ado, welcome you all to our virtual 45th Independence celebration. I hope you will enjoy this new and different way of celebration on your screens. Enjoy and have fun. God bless.
Thank you, Madam President. Beautiful, lovely words. And that actually reminds me of our Prime Minister. He was saying in his speech on Wednesday, he said, since 1975, celebrations will be low-key, quote, because of COVID-19. Quote, don't need to come together to beat kundus and songs and dance for us to remember and celebrate the sovereignty of our nation and the independence of our country. And I'd like, while I've got the line also, I've got to pay tribute and thank ABC Pacific Beat for help through Hilda Wayne to help publicize this independence virtual celebration. And I'd like to shout out to everybody. Thank you, Troll One Talk, na Olga the line. It's now my honor to welcome His Excellency, Mr. John Maukali. Thank you, sir, Your Excellency.
Okay, let me firstly, please, as the representative of our country in Australia, let me please offer my congratulations to you, the President, and also John, USCMC, and also who have participated in the organization of this virtual conference or celebration. A very historical moment for us. And today we are celebrating 45 years, as you have reflected on. So we want to think of our 45 years, but also pay tribute to those leaders who have brought us this far. People like Sir Michael Smare, Sir Julius Chan, and we can name them. But we also must think that we had a society well before us becoming a sovereign nation. And you reflected on it, that we had 1,000 tribes with 1,000 languages, but with beautiful diversity that existed well before we became a sovereign nation. So we must also celebrate that heritage of ours, which is defined in the constitution of our country. But I am also say that I'm very proud at this time to have witnessed a conference, a virtual conference between our two prime ministers 6 weeks ago. So we must also celebrate our partnership and our relationship with Australia. So on that note, I also want to pay respects to the leaders of Australia and Papua New Guinea who made it possible for our robust and enduring relationship that we enjoy today. And Papua New Guinea and Australia have shared a very robust and enduring relationship over the last 45 years and a little bit more. But it was previously a relationship based on master-servant relationship, but one which has evolved to being equal partners now. So we must celebrate our rise to being partners in development today. And 6 weeks ago, our leaders through the virtual summit got together and signed off on a comprehensive strategic economic partnership, which will last us for the next 10 years. And under that partnership, we're going to be engaging on the 6 pillars, which I don't want to delve into, but I want to encourage the people in the leadership roles in government, in the bureaucracy, in the business sector, in all spheres of life, to come together and to work together and to build trust so that we can be able to enhance and strengthen our relationships in the institutions, in the schools, in the churches, in the sporting fields, so that we can be able to achieve more for our 2 countries. And I think we can start with some of the arrangements which are currently in place. For example, the Seasonal Workers Program, the Pacific Labor Scheme. And therefore, I want to invite the communities, Papua New Guinea associations in Victoria, in Melbourne, and those throughout Australia, which form part of the diaspora of our Papua New Guinea communities, to come together and to work with the Papua New Guinea High Commission in Canberra, our consulates in Brisbane, Sydney, and Cairns, so that together we can mobilize the potential that exists in Australia within our PNG communities to work together to strengthen and enhance relationships so that we can bring something back to our people in terms of agriculture, advancement, trade, and so on and so forth. So in congratulating you this afternoon, I wanted to invite you to join me in the next 4 or 5 years in my term as High Commissioner to make sure that we work together as Papua New Guineans in Australia with the Australian government, with the Australian business sector, to be able to enhance and make our relationship stronger into the future. So once again, congratulations to you, John and Veronica, for a very successful virtual celebration. And may God bless you, may God bless us, and God bless Papua New Guinea. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for blessing us with your address. We'll take that on board. We now have our celebrations, some live celebrations that they're setting up, ready to come on. These are our, actually, thank you. They are our seminarians. They are Father Paul's boys. These guys are from PNG. So they are here in Australia. Thank you, One Talk. Over to you.
Thank you. First of all, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Happy Independence to you, everyone. So we are a group of seminarians, and we're going to present our item as a song. It's the unity song of Papua New Guinea, which is our land is the land. So thank you. Now. Welcome to Hiau Cleveland. Our land is the land of high mountains, of swaying palms and coral sea, where our people sing while the drums are beating, for our land is strong and free. Papua New Guinea, Papua New Guinea, our motherland. Let us join our hands as we work together. United we shall stand. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, True Olgeta. God bless in Yupla. That was all the way. You play Staplo. Whereabouts are you at the moment?
Templestowe.
Oh, Templestowe, beautiful. Thank you, True. That takes me back all the way home. Father Paul, you love that song. Amen. Okay, I'd like to welcome our president back to officially declare this celebration open. So, Madam President.
Our Papua New Guinea Melbourne community, friends of Papua New Guinea, online viewers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let the celebration begin.
Thank you. Well done. We should have our glasses ready to charge, eh? So thank you for doing that, Madam President. We now have our talk person group from the ADF, Williams, Leverton, and joining us on behalf of the establishment, we have Warrant Officer John Fogg and Captain Alex Dowie. Please make them welcome.
Excellency, President belong PNG AAV, na Oma Mari belong PNG, Apinon. Mi wan palatisa belong Defense Force School belong to place. Mi halavim nita long lanim all Mari belong Australian Defense Force long talk na save long talk pisin. Past time long Makimas belong Nita, na also Martin belong 120 talk pisinowi course. Me like long thank you to people long invitation long come long this lap up in home. Me stop long Hoppers Crossing one time Mary belong me Shari. Let me Shari here. Let me talk good day long all. Maybe stop long maybe go long Papua New Guinea tupla time. Before long 2002 me go long Bougainville long 4 Palamoon. Na long year 2018 me go long East New Britain province one time also Martin belong talk Pisanowi course me stop long. Me plus stop long Kokopo long 2 Pala week. And me go pala time belong me pla. Long Maki Mouse belong CO. Na also Martin belong Defense Force School belong top place long here long Australia. Me like all one Palahamas Independence Day belong Papua New Guinea. And me go pala time through. And me number 3 time me come long this pala kind Amas. Na me Amas through long come long again display year. So me up in beer long all my many belong PNG Amas through. Now me like long talk out name belong 1 plus Martin belong talk pissing course. Was that he come long here this afternoon talk long good day long you pla. Name belong him Alex Doa.
Good luck in all data. Name belong me Alex. Me 1 plus captain belong Army belong Australia. Me work long number 2 Cavalry Regiment belong number 3 Brigade. Me stop long Townsville, 1-time family belong me. Nem belong Mary belong me Mel. Na nem belong Pickin and Imam belong me Henry. Mina 7 pala Arapala Sumatin ibn linim top pisan long Defense Force School belong old top place long 4 pala week. Long 1 on COVID, me pala bin linim top pisan online. Long make and mouse belong 1 of 20 top pisan on course. Me like all 1 pala Hamamas Independence Day belong Papua New Guinea. Me like threat long looking about something it come up dispela up in your thank you Ageta.
Thank you, True. So we're moving on to our beautiful band. Years and years ago, it's been a very popular one. Sadly, we're not able to have them here live, but we've got a YouTube clip for them here to celebrate with us, and they are Barricade Band all the way from Rabaul, East New Britain.
Karlong Lamis, not binding go downtown Rabaul level. Kalaklong Balusigo na matanay. Nakarana si Pulimigo, kaya istap sore. Di sabe ting ting long it one time. Pela day me stop Ihid Island New Pela Gold Mine Nami ting tingi go back and Long Bougainville Nami sorry Papua New Guinea we must stand up one nation one country one family Papua New Guinea, we must stand up one nation, one sovereign, one people. Pipela day me bin stop long room never face. Nabi bungi mol maneri na olito kimi olse. Papua New Guinea we must stand up one nation, one country, one family. Papua New Guinea, we must stand up one nation, one sovereign, one people. Miki Simbalus long Manus province go long Medeng town. Miki Sim PNG bus we go down long lane na meeting. PNG highway go antap long cold peles Koroka. Nalusi mi go moyet no mountain di kol moyet. Opela day mi stop Kutubu pela oil project. Nami ting tingi go back and long Bougainville o Seminarians. Papua New Guinea, we must stand up one nation, one country, one family. Papua New Guinea, we must stand up one nation, one sovereign, one people. Papua New Guinea, we must stand up one nation, one country, one family.
Now, Papua New Guinea, you must come up one nation. That means PNG, you need to become one nation, one country. Now, we have a number of show and tells on show today. They can't be in person, but what a wonderful way to come virtually. So without further ado, I'd like to cross over to my sister, Hilda.
Master of Ceremony, alo Olgeta. Good pla tok long His Excellency na tok pisin lo Alex na John na mi like him through na it pla tok pisin na making me pla o mastro na Olgeta you pla tolo place na RM thank you through. Name blomi Hilda na place blomi start now I'm Jilong tasol place through blomi pla em long Mount Again call place Mount Again. Na mi blong af enga na again na mi painting face blomi em lo enga paint face paint Na pikini ni Mary Blomi em Charmaine, em na plo tok pisin tasol, tok pisin ble mosem accent blo Australia so em tok rokat na bami tok face paint blo ngai mem blo hagen. All Mary sa painting this pla face paint. Bilas tumbuna tru em big pla tru planti pisin grass na kanosam salimi nogat so mitla painting do this plan na happy 45th independence Papua New Guinea you plorgata na God bless you plorgata na country too. Thank you Tru.
Thank you, Sister Blomi, Hilda. That was Hilda all the way from Geelong, right? Wonderful. Okay. Next on the line we have our sisters from the central. From PNG is divided into 4 quarters. You've got the islands, the mainland, and then the highlands, islands, and the mainland. If you can follow that in the map. So we have our Motu people, but they're not here in person, but we have a YouTube to play. Thank you all the way from Hanuabada, Motu and Dances, Central Province. I'd like to now, is our Popendetta people ready for a show and tell? If not, we'll go straight to our Bougainville. Alberta is on. Thank you, sis. Over to you.
Yes. Hi. Happy Independence, everyone. It's Alberta here coming to you live from 110 performance. So happy watching.
Okay. You see the position. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a bit of a technical difficulty, so bear with us. The transmission is a little bit hazy.
Doing the next one. Okay.
Thank you, Alberta.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, Alberta. And
Welcome.
advance
Happy Independence, everyone.
No, thank you through advance apology to all our viewers. Thank you, Ella. And straight after Ella, we have our Manus Dance.
Hi, everyone. Happy Independence. So what are we doing? I just joined. I didn't know. I just got dressed up. So I don't know when Mum got this one, but I think it was she got this Trobriand Island skirt when she was visiting family one time. Yeah, I'm wearing my bagi that I'm very proud of. Also something that we collected when we were back home. What else could I tell you? Just a shout out to Waimira village in Milne Bay province. Shout out to family in Lae. Shout out to family in Port Moresby. Shout out to my family here in Melbourne. Shout out to Danny, Uncle's daughter, who came and visited me this week, and she brought me this bracelet from you. She gave me 2 extra ones, so I'm going to give it to my brother and my niece. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you for inviting me to this event. It's really beautiful to be involved, and really great to see all those faces out there. And yeah, let's celebrate. Let's dance. Let's get up there and be proud of being Papua New Guinean and being Papua New Guinean here in Melbourne as well. So that's my show and tell.
You know what? You're representing a lot of Papua New Guineans who are here. A lot of them are born in Australia. A lot of them are still trying to learn our culture. And a lot of us, like people like, I'm a citizen from PNG. I go back home every 2 years and try to go through the ancestor story and bring it back here. So that's all part of the journey. And I'm so proud of you to stand here representing your clan. You went to the Trobriand Islands, didn't you?
Yeah, so we're from Waimira, Milne Bay province. But my mum was born in Rabaul, so but our village is in Milne Bay. So, and I was born at Lae Angao Memorial.
Oh,
so I'm very proud of that.
Truly. Oh, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing just this celebration. It's really wonderful to be involved.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us.
No worries.
God bless you.
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you.
Thank you, Drew. Look at you.
Look him.
Okay, we cross across now to Manus Island. Thank you, Father Paul, and your Manus boys and girls. They're going to bless us with the dance. Oh my goodness, where can we be without the Manus Dance? Beautiful. Thank you, Father Paul. We're so blessed to have our very own Justin Olam from Melbourne Storm. The moment is up in Queensland getting ready for his game, but he's blessed us with a video message. So across. So welcome to Justin Olam.
Yes, it's Justin Olam here to everyone back at Victoria. Just want to say, it's been tough the last couple of months with the lockdown and everything, but I'm thinking about you guys as well, playing here, representing Victoria and the PNG community down there. Just want to wish you guys, happy independence and happy celebration down there, and take care, guys. Thank you. On bell.
Thank you, Justin. Beautiful. Good luck. Greetings, long all the line. We have some cooking, some array of cooking show and tell at the moment. So if we can go across with some of the people who are maybe preparing some food or display some food to show us, that would be great. Okay, it looks like we don't have that, but if there's anybody, what we're going to cross across now is we have our dance, and they're coming through YouTube or video. Thank you, brother. Okay, thank you so much for bringing that across to us. Big hand, lovely. Now we're gonna go back to Bougainville. This time our boys are ready to perform. Over to you. Got word they are not ready. They're just almost ready. So this is a bit of a trivia. Going through, did you know that in PNG is situated in the Pacific Ring of Fire? So there's a lot of active volcanoes right around the rim of the Pacific that links up. So any earthquake, where I'm from Rabaul, from East Pomio. My village is called Kilalum. So I shout out to all the boys down at home if you're watching. Sorry, I just passed my message home to them that they're watching from home, all the way from the sticks. So the power of communications. So they might experience a bit of a distortion. So yes, so what I'm wearing, because I'm the MC, I try to be universal. Up on my hair, I've got, this is called a duk-duk. This is men's business. And on my face, the painting that represents a number of clans. So my mom's clan and my father is from Kavieng, Buka, Bougainville. I've got Tolai, I've got Rabaul blood in me as well. So, and then down the Pacific. So there's a lot of history in my face. And of course, on my neck, I've got the shells from the highlands. So I'm trying to be universal, and the marks on the side, that's from people from the Trobriand Islands. So I try to represent a plethora of cultures and traditions. So I'm not just one. So on my hand, I've got what we call basket. It is done from coconut leaves. You gotta just remember, you gotta go through customs to declare things like this before you come to Australia. So just to forewarn you. Thank you. So I'll just check if our boys are ready from Bougainville. Women's group, we might get you on. I'll just give me a chance. I'll just have a chat with our technical person to get our women's group on, if they're ready.
Fighting, he go downtown, Rabaw Lepo. Kalaplok palos, he go na matanay. Nakarana si Pulim, he go
Happy Independence Day to all Papua New Guinea, all over the world, and back home. God bless PNG.
Karlong Lamis, not fighting, he go downtown, Rabaw Lepo. Kalaplok palos, he go na matanay.
Happy Independence, Papua New Guinea!
Papua New Guinea, unimas ka na one nation, one country. Karlong Lamis, not fighting, he go downtown, Rabaw Lepo. Kalaplok palos, he go na matanay. Nakarana si Pulim, he go kibia, stop sorry. Misabe.
Happy Independence Day to all Papua New Guineans living all over the world and back home in PNG. God bless you. Happy New Year.
now. So thank you, True Olga Line. We're going across now to our Buka boys. They're ready. Thank you, sister. Up to you now. Okay, they were ready. For anybody who's viewing right now, we have our time at home. They call it the PNG time, Melanesian time sometime, but then this one is out of our control. So it's just a link between the technical issues. Once it's linked up.
Greetings, Sikamo, Melbourne, Australia. Me like talk hamamas, blomi kolong, you all get Papua New Guinea, stop la 1.5 law place ground. You mean hamamas lo celebrate him this 45 years long independence blayumi. We congratulate him all line blayumi go before na long this and make him come up country blayumi in #1 through. God bless Papua New Guinea.
Hello, PNG.
Hi, everyone.
Name me John Katal.
I'm Karen.
We'd like to wish PNG
a happy 45th Independence Anniversary.
Hi, Papua New Guinea. Name me Danielle Katal. Me marry Papua New Guinean Australian. Happy 45th Independence Day, Papua New Guinea.
Hi guys, my name's Chris.
I'm Mon.
And this is Max. And we just wanted to say happy Independence Day, PNG.
What do you want to say?
Stay safe. God bless PNG. There's some of our PNG greetings recorded by our members here in Victoria. So throughout the whole celebrations, we'll be playing snippets of that. It's all in groups of 3 or 5. So when there's a little bit of a lull, we'll feed it through to you while we're waiting on. Thank you. So we're waiting on our Buka boys, the Sukaliania boys, our boys from Buka.
Hi.
You're on, sis.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Our boys will be performing now. They'll be doing 2 Solomon dances. So enjoy. Okay. Okay, next one. What's your name?
Alberta, maybe you could explain what they're doing, the meaning of the dance.
We decided to run a blockade in Bougainville after realising.
Thank you, everyone.
Alberta, can you hear me from there?
Yes.
Okay, can you explain the purpose of the dance? What are they dancing? What's the meaning of the dance, please, for our viewers?
I'll give it to Clarence to explain.
Okay, thank you. That would be great. Hello, Clarence. Good job.
Hi there, it's Clarence, voice from Montana. The dance is Solomon dance. The first one was the doctor. The song was about the doctor, medicine. And the second one is the bird. The little bird that always sing in the morning.
Ah, beautiful.
Yes.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Yeah. That's all, guys.
Boys are dancing there, so that's a little birds dancing in the morning.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
Well done. Get the culture going. Beautiful. Okay. So we're gonna. Thank you, Alberta.
Thank you, John.
God bless. Okay,
You
we're gonna
too.
go back across to control, and we're gonna put some more.
Hi everyone, from the Papua New Guinea Association of Australia, we wish all our friends in One Talks a very happy 45th Independence Day. We hope you get to spend the day with family and friends. Happy 45th Independence Day, PNG.
Hello everyone, we're the Private family of Melbourne, Australia. We're actually from West Papua. We would like to wish the people of Papua New Guinea happy 45th Independence celebration.
Selamat Hari Kemerdekaan Papua New Guinea.
Tuhan Yesus memberkati rakyat bangsa Papua New Guinea. Happy 45th Independence Day, Papua New Guinea.
Happy 45th anniversary, Papua New Guinea, from us here in Warrnambool. Be safe from COVID-19.
Hello, One Talks. Happy Independence. Happy Independence. Looking you. Loving you. Loving you.
Hello, Papua New Guinea. Happy 45th Independence Anniversary. Thank you through long Papa God, bring country come this far, long 45 player. I'm play marking independence. Me at Hilda Wayne, long Melbourne, Victoria. Marking family blumina me at. Thank you through long all got health workers. Long yet long Melbourne, na to long Papua New Guinea. Long big long work na sacrifice. You plan a family blue make him. Long look out to me plan na all family blue plan na country to plan country one time. Long banisim fight na look out to me plan against coronavirus. Me plan celebrate or Mila talk. Thank you na acknowledge him sacrifice people at the time. Yagam family on go out your card.
Ita eda kanobada Papua New Guinea enavara laganina taurahani ima moalena dinana hahe namona lausiaya lao egu Melbourne Papua New Guinea taudia bona kanobada iboudiai dekenai.
Beautiful. Thank you. So I'm going to go across now to my mom's village. And we're going to have all the ladies dancing. And in the culture, the ladies will perform first to make way for the men to come through with, you know, it's a sort of a women's business, and then it's a men's business. way towards we have a bit of a show and tell now, and we've got go across to Alberta. Thank you, all yours. While we're waiting for Alberta to come online, explaining the dance. The women are now dancing towards the end, and then the men will come straight after that. In the men's performances, there's a big mask, and the idea of this is you got to look at the designs. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Alberta.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You explain your bilas, please.
Okay. I'm just gonna show and tell a little bit of the food we've just prepared. It's called we call it tamatama, and normally it's traditional food prepared by mainly the CY people, mainland of Bougainville island. So they normally do it on special occasions like today. So this is what we just did. Show you a little bit of the food. That's we call it tamatama. And if you've been to Bougainville, I'm sure you've tasted tamatama. It's made of coconut cream with cassava, or you can also use taro and banana. So yeah, this was made by one of our students, Raymond, who's studying at Monash, and yeah, he's from CY, and he actually prepared it. And also I've got something to show you, special something I just did for our independence, and that's the Happy Papua New Guinea Happy Independence 45 Independence cake, which me and my family will be enjoying after this. And I just did a little setup of our stall, like what we normally do back home. As you can see here, this is just a little bit of what we've done here. As you can see, we've got some Bougainville, beautiful Bougainville flag, fans up there. As you can see, and some beautiful Sipik balloons here from the Sipik Wara. Up there, they're so beautiful. And yeah, that's a little bit from my side. And thank you all for watching.
Thank you, Alberta. There's a question. I got a question for you. Can you explain the design on the at the back? There's a artifact at the back against the fence. The one at the fence.
Which ones?
Keep going. There's a number of them there. There's a big.
These ones?
Yeah.
This one's a buka basket.
What is it made of?
This is a typical buka basket made of pendant sleeves, and this is another typical buka basket. And we've got a beautiful food tray as well here.
Oh, lovely.
As you can see, and we've got some beautiful other buka baskets here. And this is some flags inside another buka basket as well, as you can see here.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for your time, Alberta.
And this is just some of the PNG flags. And here I've got the typical Mary blouse. That Mary blouse is actually from East New Britain province, which is really good in summer. So yeah. So beautiful from East New Britain province. Yeah. Thank you and happy independence again.
Happy 45 years. Thank you for sharing. We may go back to place again, or man now, or listen up, ready to some. Thank you. But the commentator is saying that's a typical, now it's going to go and show its design. Like us all around them. Shout out to the village. And my uncle from PNG, his name is Ken. Hello. Beautiful, all the way from the village. So according to our program, our next item will be going towards the remarks of our Vice President, Sean.
Before Sean comes on, if there is any questions or any questions from the audience that want to ask about the performances so far?
If all the performances or any audience who would like to say something.
MC, probably not a question, but probably any remark or any Greek, yes, I'll say not a question, probably just anything regarding the, our celebration. Would be wonderful to hear from our viewers and those are with us, because it's great to see you all, and wonderful if you could say something that you're dying to say or you'd like to add, it'd be great. We'd like to hear it from there too, because it's our show, it's our celebration. So rather than question anything that comes to mind, that'll be great. There's Yana there.
Hello?
Okay, all good? Are you, yep.
Okay, I just want to say thank you to everyone who organized this. This is just phenomenal. Really, to Veronica and the committee and everyone in the background and everyone participating. It's very, very special. And I think it's very special for Victoria as well at this time to get together. There's 2,000 Papua New Guineans that live in Victoria. That's a lot of people. And I think also how I'm reflecting is that even though Australia has a past with PNG, you know, prior to independence, we are still sharing the stories. We're still sharing our history and the people. So that's it. I was getting a little bit teary because, you know, of my time in PNG as a child. So it's a very special, yeah, thank you so much. And I just want to thank His Excellency also for being on, you know, being here to celebrate as well, and for his message. But to all of you, all the messages and all the stories that you're telling right now. So thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah. So this is from Catherine and John in Melbourne. Thank you everyone for sharing. This has been very special. I am actually today I'm celebrating 10 years since the first time I went to Papua New Guinea. My husband Jonathan was born in Papua New Guinea. We are so sad because this is the first and also the first time in 10 years, but it's the first time in 10 years this year we won't be able to go to Papua New Guinea because of COVID. So we are missing you, PNG. So this is very wonderful to be able to have shared this time with you today. So thank you, everyone. And I think Jonathan would like to say a few words.
Okay, thanks, everyone. It's been great. And it really is marvelous in this, what we've all learned a little bit about technology, but how great we can all join together. But we look forward to when we can all come together in reality and have a good dance with everyone. Have some of that nice truck guy. Should be great. And maybe an SP or two.
Yes.
So we were 10 years ago, we had celebrated Independence Day in Goroka. 5 years ago, we celebrated Independence Day actually at PAU in Moresby. And then we went up to Rabaul for the beautiful Frangipani Festival. So we have
and last year we were in Port Moresby for Independence.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And we've had one in Rabaul too. Yeah. So anyway, thank you, everyone.
That is special. Thank you so much for sharing. I think this is a great time to for everybody, just if you got anything to share, any experience that you want to share, just like what everybody is doing at the moment, any reflections during your journey at the moment, please feel free to let us know.
So can I encourage this time the year before, we had the great privilege of having worked on the Independence Museum in Port Moresby, House Independence in Port Moresby. And if you do get a chance to, when you are in Port Moresby, to be able to visit, that's where the old House of Independence, the House of Assembly, sorry, and it now has a wonderful exhibition there. We've had a few issues with it being open, but if you do get an opportunity, please go, because it's a beautiful exhibition displaying the proud story of how PNG became independent, and it's a remarkable story, and Papua New Guinea should be so proud of what it's achieved in its 45 years. So please celebrate and be proud of your nation.
Always.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Is Catherine there? Catherine?
Can I say something?
Oh, yes, Nita, go for it.
Hi, can I say something? It's Nita.
Yes, hello.
Thank you very much. Okay, so my name's Nita and I'm with the Defense. Thank you. I'm good. Defense for School of Languages. Currently, the course that we're having as part of our course, we go into PNG for 2 weeks. We're supposed to go to work. We work this year, but we're not able to go. So having been part of this, the independence celebration is really good and a really good exposure for the members of the ADF who are currently studying talk this year. So thank you very much for having us and allowing us to be a part of this. Thank you, Olgeta.
Thank you for being here. It's just a blessing. Without COVID, where can we be? Like a lot of people now looking at the screen, we don't even know. I'm sure there's a lot of people across the world, around our beautiful country.
That's right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, John.
It's Dusty. I work with Nita. I've been to PNG a couple of times. I had the privilege of serving the ADF in Bougainville in the last 4 months of the peace monitoring process. I stayed at Lolaho and visited Arawa, and I went up to Buka, which was really lovely. Haven't been back there yet. I'd love to go back there to see how it's come along in the past 20 years. I haven't been there for 20 years. And my only other time in PNG was when I was a student on the OE course. We had the opportunity to go to East New Britain province, to Kokopo for our ICT. And as Nita said, unfortunately, we can't do ICT this year. But from 2002, when I first went to PNG, that's where the love affair started. So my mind is always over there. I had the privilege of hosting the PNG DF International Middle Schools team last year in Brisbane. I looked after them for 2 weeks. So now I've got 13 Montauk's all across PNG where I can go and stay and enjoy their lives and their families. We too had, I was taking my other half over to PNG in July this year. We had everything booked and planned, and Nita was going to take us down to Pomio. We were really looking forward to that, but COVID happened and everything was cancelled. But we're planning to go again next year. And I retire in about 4 and a bit years' time, and we plan on going over to PNG and living there for a few months before we actually hit the road around Australia. So the priority is to go over to PNG and live there for as long as we can before doing our retirement thing back here in Australia. So we're really looking forward to that. Thanks everyone for today. Great effort. It was lovely to see some familiar faces again and some new faces, and we hope to catch up in the future. Thank you, Tru.
Thank you, Dusty. Thank you, Tru. Appreciate your comments. The floor is still open.
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure. Please go for it.
I wanted to remind everybody it's something that I've talked about almost at every independence for a couple of years now, and that is my advocacy for the youth. I'm a teacher and youth worker, and I am currently working at a school that I guess doesn't turn away any students. So we get some young kids who are really going through some hard times and experiencing a lot of adversity. And I guess coming from that kind of work for years now, I've felt quite passionately about the Papua New Guinea youth here in Melbourne. And I've done a shout out at many PNG independence events. This year, I guess I'd like to maybe go from a bit of a different angle. I've learnt working with Pacific community that, when we're working with young people, we have to think about who are their people, who are their close people, who are their safe people, who are their parents, their carers, their teachers, and all that sort of stuff. So I'd like to appeal to the parents, and I'd like to ask if any parents out there are feeling like they need a bit of support in regards to their young ones. Please contact me. I think it would be really amazing if we could create maybe some sort of parents committee. I think that's something that specifically looks at young people, their education, their mental health, and their pathways into whether it's further study or employment. Yeah, it's just something I'm really passionate about, and thanks for giving me a chance to sort of speak up about it and reach out. You can hear my voice tremoring a little bit because I'm a bit, I'm quite emotional when I talk about it. I think the reason why I'm emotional is because I grew up with an Aussie dad and a Papua New Guinea mum. Both of them were very supportive and passionate about culture and teaching me culture. So it's really important for me to carry that forward. And I think that I have the benefit, the privilege of working in spaces that, give me the professional development, but also teaches me daily, how to go about this kind of work. And I guess I just want to reach out to our community because I work out there in the wider community, but my heart's with this one. So yeah, please contact me. I'd really love to continue this conversation. So thanks for listening.
Thank you. Benori, how do you pronounce your name again?
Ella Benori Rowe.
Thank you. And if they want to contact
Benori, I don't mind.
if they want to contact you,
Ella.
through Ella,
Hello.
if they want to contact you, they'll come through the PNG website, and then we can just contact our president for some details.
Yeah, and like, you know, it doesn't have to be a lot of pressure and a lot of meetings. As you can see, it's very easy to bring people together on a Zoom, and I think it'd be good just to get together and get some conversation started.
Open. We have
Hilda wants to talk.
Oh, Hilda, welcome, Hilda.
Oh, thank you again, MC. Well done, MC. Good job. I think let's give a shout out to somebody who's behind the scene and doing all this for us. His name is Phil. If we can just put our hands together for Phil.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Phil.
MC, can I say something? Please? Sure. Yeah. This morning, as part of our celebration, I had a men's group on Zoom from St. Brendan's and St. Mel's in the country's Shepparton. And I had the session Zoom with them, and it's about Papua New Guinea of 45 years. So it's like a showcase. It was a very interesting discussion conference that we had. And many of them, they took it for granted. They haven't heard of Papua New Guinea very well or very much in the sense of our history. And it was a really good session, and they really appreciated, and they learned that we are celebrating our anniversary today too. So they are with us, they're watching now. And so they like to say, how privileged that I was able to share our story, our history with them. And I sent them this great video, the documentary of Mr. Dorney, Sean Dorney, who went back to Manus to visit, and they were all touched by, that relationship of Australia and Papua New Guinea that revealed through that documentary, and they were able to share with. And so they also send the greetings to us, and they said, congratulations to us Papua New Guineans. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. It is now 3 o'clock. Our Zoom time stops at 3. However, we still have the closing remarks from our Vice President, Sean. And then we've got some messages after that, the music to finish it. Madam President, have you got anything else to say? Everybody good?
Can I say something?
I think Bhavina wants to say something, so can we just give it?
Thank you. Hi, Vero. Hi, Ella. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Just to say, what a great way to see you all. One bell. Namo, I have to talk more to, I'm a Motuan. Stay well, and for us Victorians, keep safe. And to all of you out there, the other states and in PNG, stay well, and good to see you all. God bless. Namo.
Thank you, Badaharia.
Namo.
Thank you, Valeria.
So we've got one performance from the Highlands. We always leave the best to last. It's coming out. Thank you. Vice President's closing remarks now. So I'd like to invite our Vice President in, please. Sean.
Yes, thank you, Olga Mary. Lokam no Islavinum labung blimi. Me like just talk closing speech blimi. Thank you, Olga Mary na pikinini. We have maslo true lo ipalo contributions people. Long yumi come to display 45 independence virtual celebrations belong. Me like talk big pla thank you golo IT man blum pla Philemon Yalimu, our man behind the computer. Without you, this wouldn't have happened. And MC man blum pla John Katel. Last me like talk safe this safe long display time. Below on heavy below COVID-19, please. Harem talk below all line health services. Happy 45 independence, Papua New Guinea. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for your address. Greatly appreciate it. We now move on to Telek is going to entertain us with peace. There need to be peace. Thank you, brother.
people should not take the law into their own hands. Justice must take its course, and peace must prevail amongst all peoples of this country. The recapture of this once provincial capital is seen as a positive step towards full restoration of services to the province, returning normalcy to the life of the people, and lasting peace on the island.
We have, think we may have some more recordings of pre-recorded wishes for the independence celebration. Otherwise, just let you know that at the end of this, we'll be putting out a survey link at the bottom and ask if you can give some time to fill it in for us. That would be greatly appreciated. So I'll check if we've got any more recorded, pre-recorded messages.
Happy Independence, Papua New Guinea, from me and my family. Take care during this pandemic time.
Happy Independence Day from us, the Booker Boys.
Happy Independence, Papua New Guinea, from us here in Melbourne. Look out in Yupla, good luck, COVID-19.
I'd like to send my independence greetings to all my families and friends back in the autonomous region of Bougainville and throughout PNG.
I'd also like to send my independence greetings back to my family and friends in East New Britain province and throughout Papua New Guinea as well. As you all know, we're experiencing stage 4 lockdown in Victoria at the moment, and with that come extra precautions. So our message to you all as you celebrate independence back at home is to practice social distancing. Now I'm time Blohamamas Sing Sing Nakaikai.
Good day, Olgeta. Nimblo mi Gilda, mi blo Popondeta, Northern Province. Mi come staplo Melbourne, Australia. Me like wish him Papua New Guinea happy 45th independence celebrations. God bless Papua New Guinea. Please look out you play at COVID-19. Pasim han wante soap na wara na wearing mask that you lose him house.
Good day, Lord friends, family, or loved ones in Papua New Guinea. From Melbourne, Australia. Me like talk big happy 45th anniversary celebrations. God bless Papua New Guinea.
Me Blomi and Maria, me Blokuli inside Lotuaka province. Now me start from Melbourne, Victoria. Me like wishing you Blohol Keta Amamas 45-year independence. This la nubla sick coronavirus and it killing plenty man very low this la crown. You must look out in you yet good. You must take a plenty or gatan kake we got dupla marasin. No look out in body blow you me. No one can see kila come inside by start na fight back. No side blood drinking plenty cold water. Na haren talk. No, walk man lousy, the site only go past, no fight, when them this la coronavirus. Now, Papa God, by blessing you, blood, every 45th anniversary, Papua New Guinea.
Happy 45 Independence, Papua New Guinea.
Look at you, good or one talk.
Happy Independence, Papua New Guinea. Stay safe from COVID-19.
Hello,
all one talk. Mina fokla lek blom mi to like talk. Happy anniversary lo you blol geta lo celebrating 45 years blong independence blo you me. Na mi blol line long Australia I wishing you blol geta happy independence. Thank you true na you blol stop good.
Hello, Olgeta Wantok Istaplo Melbourne na overseas. Me like wishing Papua New Guinea happy 45 independence anniversary. You play lookout team, you play yet lo see coronavirus. Stop 1.5 meters long way lo one plan another plan. Wearing face mask time you play go outside. Now wash him hand Olgeta time.
Those are pre-recorded messages from everyone in the committee and all our participants right around Victoria. At this time now, we have our survey. It'll be pushed out. And if you get a chance to have a look, please, and find some time to fill it in, that would be greatly appreciated. This has brought us to the end of our celebrations today. And I'd like to take this opportunity to echo everything that the President said and the Vice President, and wishing everybody a very safe and happy Independence Day. And plus thank our Honorable from our consulate in Canberra and your family. Thank you for coming and blessing us with your time. And thank you to Father Paul. If I start mentioning names, I might forget, but everybody who made this virtual celebration possible, thank you. And for all of you around the world in PNG, Australia, any neck of the woods you're watching, thank you through long watching. God bless you, stay safe, and we'll see you again. Hopefully next year, the virus won't be back, but we'll be in person celebrating this great time with Australia and PNG working together. Thank you, True, and God bless you all. Signing out.
John.